we die. I mean, just look at this world. Everything's on freaking repeat. Movies are on repeat. Mandela effects are crazy. Creativity is almost non-existent now within the art world. And any art that does come through, I mean, it's just like ridiculous, you know?
We are living in purgatory because we live in this place where there's a full spectrum of good and evil. You have the free reign and the free will to do anything you want to do. You want to be evil, you want to be diabolical for your whole life, go ahead. And if you want to do good things your entire life until your days are done, go ahead.
You know, I started rewatching one of my old favorite series on Netflix, and that series is called Lost. Lost is an interesting show because it goes in so many different directions, and it really makes the viewer feel like they're lost because they're trying to figure out what actually is the purpose of the show. What is the main theme of the show? What are the characters actually going through? And one of the earlier assumptions, which ended up being kind of right. Now, this is a bit of a spoiler, so if you're someone who is planning on watching the show Lost, ultimately this is a spoiler for the end. And basically, what one person said that kind of blew up and started getting into the zeitgeist, which ultimately I think kind of got the show to keep writing more seasons to kind of get you away from that original idea, was that they're in purgatory. That was what ultimately was supposed to happen. This island that they all crashed on was purgatory, and they're kind of being judged, and they're being shown glimpses of their life and how things played out, how things could have gotten better. And then at the end of the show, that's pretty much exactly what it was. It was purgatory. It's like they went in all these different directions, but ultimately led to the fact that they were actually in purgatory. But what if I were to tell you that there are some people who believe right now we are in purgatory? This life is purgatory. Some people also believe after 2020, that's when everyone kind of exited this world and we were all brought into a purgatory environment. It is interesting to see because we definitely are living in a world where there is an obvious form of good and evil, and we can see it with a lot of files that I will not talk specifically about, but I want you guys to research those files and see how evil the world really is. But are we actually in a purgatory? That's the discussion for today's video. Let's dive into it, guys. Also, if you find yourself coming back to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate the support. Let's see it.
You know what? Some weird shit's been going on. And I'm just gonna tell you guys that we are living in fucking purgatory right now. And you can't convince me otherwise. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there.
Do you think so? Honestly. And if you do believe so, I want your opinions as to why we are living in purgatory. Is there any signs that you see? Is it the fact that we could be living in a simulation that was written by a programmer? And that programmer could have been God. And ultimately, we would be judged by this, right? If we have free will to a certain extent and we're able to do what we want, then maybe this is a place where we're kind of waiting to see what happens, like a purgatory, like a final judgment.
We die. I mean, just look at this world. Everything's on freaking repeat. Movies are on repeat. Mandela effects are crazy. Creativity is almost non-existent now within the art world. And any art that does come through, I mean, it's just like ridiculous, you know? So what is going on? I swear to God. Did any of you have an experience where you think you might have died and just quantum leaped into a whole new timeline or a purgatory? Anybody else have some crazy experience where you're like, holy crap, I should have been dead and here I am, I'm still here, but nothing's the same and everything sucks? Movies are crazy. Concerts, who pays $500 for a concert ticket? Give me a break. And people are paying it. Like, are all these things like just NPC people out here just making it look like life is normal, but it's not? Like, what is going on with that? Narcissist exposed? I mean, why is this world right now filled with narcissism? Like everywhere. You're married to them, your co-workers, everybody's a narcissist. How many real people are actually out here? Did we all just like die and then on the same day, so we got grouped into category B, purgatory? Like, what is going on? In life right now, it feels like a trial. Like, am I being judged? Like, I have so many opportunities now that test my patience, test my view of the world. I don't even know what to say. I'm just curious. Are we dead? Like, we don't even know what death is, but I'm getting grayer, I'm getting older. So what is that, right? World moves on. But what if that's just all the illusion, all part of it? Holy crap.
I almost got chills when he mentioned the fact that we all could have had an experience where we could have died, but ultimately we didn't die, or did we? I'm sure everyone watching this probably has at least 1 or 2 points in their life that they could point to that were like, yeah, I could have easily died in that situation if things went a different way. But what if they actually did go a different way? I'm not saying they did. I am just repeating kind of what he's saying here. I don't necessarily believe that this is purgatory. I just think this is an interesting discussion video and also leads to a lot of other things that we've talked about on the channel, like the Mandela effect and also the simulation theory.
I think we are living in purgatory because we live in this place where there's a full spectrum of good and evil. You have the free reign and the free will to do anything you want to do. You want to be evil, you want to be diabolical for your whole life, go ahead. And if you want to do good things your entire life until your days are done, go ahead. But I think that we've all lived thousands of years, if not millions of years. I mean, who really has a perspective of time in a land where there is no time? I think that we've all lived many lives before, and maybe our previous lives we lived thousands of years in just one lifespan. But we are lower vibrational beings in this world, but it's for a purpose so that our consciousness is dumbed down on a level where it's a lot easier for us to choose bad. It's making us more susceptible to give us judgment.
It's interesting because when you really think about what deja vu is, right? I always used to say deja vu is kind of a weird feeling that you have when it's your soul recognizing its past experience. Something where you feel like you've seen this before, whether it was a dream or something else. Maybe it's like your own soul yearning or having nostalgia for a certain event that played out. Like you're seeing it over and over again because we have lived it over and over again. But ultimately, would that mean that we're in purgatory if we're trapped here living the same life over and over again to varying degrees? Again, this is me spitballing here, but I want your thoughts about it as well. If you have any other theories that you'd like to explore in another video, leave it down below in the comment section, and maybe we'll dive into that next time. Okay guys, hope you learned something from today's video, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.